So what is up, everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you the most devious automation I've ever built, and that's a Reddit spammer that can spam anything without getting banned. The spammer is going to allow you to market your business and basically spam all of Reddit with your link. It's going to allow you to troll any sort of community by basically spamming them with any random thing. It's going to allow you to not get banned whenever you actually do this sort of posting, and best of all, you do nothing yourself, because you don't actually have to lift a single finger when it comes to posting any sort of post, and it does it all for you. It's basically what you're gonna do. Step one is you're gonna create a make.com scenario, and you're gonna make it look exactly like this. So 3 different ChatGPT modules and then 1 Reddit module. The 3 ChatGPT modules are the exact same, so generate a completion, but they work completely differently, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. But the Reddit module is the thing that's actually going to be doing the posting for you. So first ChatGPT module. Here you want to pick a model that's very cheap, very fast, very small, because it's not going to be doing much. But basically you're going to set the role to user, and you're basically going to tell it, your goal is to randomly pick one of these names and only give it as the result with no quotation marks. Pick them all with equal chances. Then you're going to basically go here and you're going to add a list of all of the subreddits you want to be posting in, and it's basically going to choose one of them randomly. So add as many as you want. Make sure to type the name exactly how it is with the capitals and everything, but don't add the r/name. Just put the name itself. Don't pick anything under 4.0 though, because I don't know why, but it literally just starts picking the exact same subreddit every single time. For the second module, you have the actual post title generator. So you're going to pick a model that's slightly smarter, but it's not too smart. So I picked 4.1 mini. Then you're basically going to tell them this as the context. You are a Reddit post title generator. You will receive the name of a subreddit, result from the first ChatGPT. Your job is to generate 1 high engagement Reddit post title that feels native to that specific subreddit and its community. Put the title only, nothing else. The goal is to spark debate, strong opinions, or personal experience sharing relevant to that community. Then I set some rules. Use simple English. Do not promote any product, service, or business. Keep one consistent voice. Do not sound like a blog post. Avoid abstract philosophy. Do not include income claims, revenue numbers, or money-related statements. Every title must be about automation, but always framed through the lens of the subreddit's niche. If it's a plumbing subreddit, the title is about automating a plumbing business. If it's a freelancing subreddit, it's about automating freelance work. The automation angle is always present, but the context always matches the community. Never write a generic automation title that could belong anywhere. It must feel like it was written by someone in that specific niche asking about automation within their world. Never use quotation marks. Rotate between targeting people who work in the field, beginners in the field, and finally hobbyists and enthusiasts in the field. Focus on these core angles: tool or method validation. Then I basically gave him the experience reflection, the worth it debate, the regret or lessons, everything here that you want him to basically base his post off of. Then I basically told him, the title must make people want to defend their methods or opinions, make people want to share personal experience, make people pick a side, feel raw, natural, and community driven. Must feel like it was written by a real member of that subreddit talking about automation in their world. Generate 1 strong title that achieves this subreddit, and then I put the subreddit again. The reason I repeated a lot of instructions here is because the model isn't too smart. Again, it's 4.1 mini, but if you're going to use something like 5.1, even 5.2, you don't need to repeat anything. You just save it how it is. The third ChatGPT module now. This one is basically going to be like the second one, except this is the actual post generator. So basically, you're going to pick another model or the same model as this one before, but not the first one. And you're basically going to label the role as user again. You're a Reddit post title generator. You will receive a post title and the name of a subreddit. So let me actually fix this part right here. The subreddit name is going to be the result from the second ChatGPT. So it's going to be this one right here. Your job is to write the body of the post. The goal is to spark discussion, debate, and personal experience sharing within that specific community. Basically, it's the exact same rules. Everything else, basically told them the post should, and I basically said the post instead of the title. I told them to avoid long structured lists. Here are 5 tips: formatting, over-explaining, or trying to teach. And to raise a perspective instead. Share a short example or context. Ask for opinions, or be slightly opinionated but not extreme. For the link, I basically told him to mention it sometimes to not mention it, because he's going to be marketing an app. If he decides to not mention it, write the post normally with zero reference to any tool, website, or product beyond what fits organically in the discussion. Because if every single post you make contains your link and it's all about marketing a certain app, you are going to get banned. So trust me, don't do that. If you decide to mention it, mention automly.pro exactly once, which is my app, briefly and only as one item in a casual list of tool or things. It must appear as if the writer just happened to name drop it alongside other tools or reference in passing. Example of the right tone, and I basically gave him a couple examples. The mention must appear at the end of the sentence immediately before a period, because some communities, they do ban links unless you put the link right before a period, and it's not considered a link anymore. Do not explain what the app is, do not describe its features, do not tell anyone to visit it, do not frame it as a recommendation. The goal is to only create enough curiosity that someone might wonder what it is, nothing more. And I basically told them to generate only the post content, nothing else, no quotation marks, and then you are going to save. Then you're basically going to go to the Reddit module. For the title, you're going to pick the title, so the result, from the second ChatGPT module, which is this. And as you can see, he still did a mistake and he put quotation marks. And if he does something like that, you can just upgrade the model to be slightly smarter than the 4.1 or whatever we used at the start. And then for the subreddit display name, you're going to go down here and you're going to pick the subreddit from the first ChatGPT module. Then for the text, you're simply going to pick the last ChatGPT module, which is the one on top right here. Now, some tips for Reddit when you're basically doing this to not get banned or to not get caught and to basically promote whatever you're trying to promote well is to never ever share any sort of story or make the AI make up his own custom stories. Because when you make a sort of story, it comes off as a sort of, because when you make a sort of story, it always comes off as a sort of ad in the end, especially if you mention any sort of link. Like, you know what I'm talking about. He's going to say 2 years ago I was automating and then I was crashing out and then I was super pissed and I hit my desk and I realized no one should have to go through this, and then people already know it's an ad. So you should never ever do that. Make him talk about it from an expert standpoint. And like I said, never ever mention your link every single post, and not every single post should be about exactly what you want it to be about. Because if not, you're going to get banned. So stick with it well, don't over abuse it, don't take too many actions on Reddit so you don't get flagged. And finally, have fun building this automation out.